Hi, good evening everybody. I would like to start by saying I'm over the little rant I had last night, and I apologise for that. That was not my finest moment, that's for sure. Today's a different day though, and I've been very busy with work, and yeah, it's been a hectic one. I had to leave Hampshire at 5:30 this morning and drive to Stoke Newington in North London, do a really in-depth inspection there that I've not been looking forward to that since it was given to me a month ago. I got it done though. It's now nearly 7:30 at night, and I've just finished doing the admin part of it. The drive to the Stoop in Twickenham from what is essentially Highbury country, Arsenal country, was 19 miles through London, and it took me just under an hour and a half, which apparently is a good run. So the job at the Stoop was relative cakewalk. Just on the normal style of template that I use. The one in North London was on a new template from a different employer. It was endless, and yeah, Jesus, man, I knew this was coming. I've done these audits for these people before, with a very similar template. They've just revised it, but it hasn't made it any more user friendly, and certainly hasn't cut all the minutiae detail bullshit that goes on in them. But I've done it, I've administered it, and I've just sent it by email to my boss, so happy days. I also have news about the book today. I hadn't heard anything for probably a week and a half, and last night in my moody state, I emailed my project manager for the book, and I was not moody about it. I just said I haven't heard anything, and I wondered whether maybe there was some kind of delay. Maybe I'm being premature chasing you up, but I haven't heard from you for about 2 weeks, and time is of the essence, because the way the contract works, if this book overruns its 9-month time slot, it's me that pays for the extra time, so every second counts. Anyway, perhaps coincidentally, perhaps not, she emailed me back within an hour and sent me the details of 2 proposed premium writers, and I've just looked at both of them. I've made a decision. Time will tell whether it's the right one. Strangely, it's funny how you kind of build a picture of people from a couple of paragraphs and a photograph. But bizarrely for me, the writer that I've picked, right, there's 2 things about his picture. Firstly, I feel like I know him or have seen him. Secondly, he looks like a fucking headmaster at one of my private schools. So, you know, in the spirit of treading a new path, because I never had good relationships with my headmasters, given that I was such a little shit most of the time, but in the spirit of change, I'm going with this guy who looks like a headmaster. it was very difficult to choose between the two. They both have some very commendable kind of stars against their names and their careers. The man in question, there's also another little hook that got me with him. He has previously been a writer and editor for the Daily Telegraph and the Guardian. There was a time when I used to be quite a reader of the Guardian, because I don't know what it's like now, but it tended to be very political party neutral, which I like. I don't want to read a paper necessarily that favours one bunch of crooks over another. So yeah, he's an interesting read. He's slightly I'm not going to say he comes across slightly spiritual, but he certainly has a dose of believing in fate. And that's fine. The thing about it is, he's a premium writer. He's got a hell of a lot of experience. He has written autobiographies for Oscar winners. He's done hundreds of interviews of all kinds of celebrities. I just get a sense from that maybe his mindset and approach to individuals is nicely fluid and changeable. So I'm going to book a conversation with said writer, and hopefully I just need to feel just a little bit of a kind of connection, nothing major. I guess just want to feel like I can speak easily to this guy. So yeah, wish me luck. Have a good evening. I'm not doing a live tonight because I'm still working, and it's already 7:30. I haven't even had any dinner. I like to eat early, so that's pissed me off. So I'll keep you posted, everybody, but sorry, no live tonight. And to be honest with you, the last 24 hours, I knew that I wasn't going to be especially in the mood for it. For those of you who know how and why, I had a little moment yesterday. I'd like to think you'd understand. I'm sure you will. You are my supporters. You're essentially my fucking family. Let's have it right. So yeah, I apologise and excuse myself for tonight. I'll be back though. Have a great evening, everybody, and the weekend is coming. TFI Friday.